How to set up IP pass-through on your AT&T BGW 320 gateway. You will need the IP address of your AT&T gateway, which is printed on the back of the gateway. You'll see it should be 192.168.1.254. You'll also need the device access code, which is in the same spot as underneath the red tape on mine on here. You'll also need your other router. This is just a throwaway router for me. And you'll need the MAC address off of this router, which you'll find usually on the bottom. This one says MAC. And there you go, with all those digits right there. You're going to want to write that down. You also need one Ethernet cable to connect between the two devices. You'll also need a phone or a laptop or some way to connect to the AT&T gateway. On your phone, you want to connect to the Wi-Fi of your AT&T gateway and type in the IP address that you got off the sticker on the back. You'll do this in whatever browser you use on your phone, like Chrome or Safari or Firefox or whatever you use. Once you're logged in, scroll over to where it says Firewall on the dark blue right there. Tap on that. And on this page, right underneath Firewall, you'll see IP Passthrough. Now you'll have to type in your access code, which we got from the back of the gateway under that red tape right there. Once you're on the IP pass-through page, the first box you're going to want for allocation mode, you're going to change that to pass-through. And the screen's going to kind of refresh for you real quick. Then skip default server internal address. The next one is pass-through mode. It's going to be DHCP-fixed. Just leave it like that. And then the next one, pass-through fixed MAC address. Right here, there's a box that says manual entry. That's where you're going to type in the MAC address of your new router, which we got from the bottom of this one. Type that in the box right there. And after you type that in, at the bottom of the page, click Save. Now you take your trusty Ethernet cable and plug one end into the back of the AT&T gateway in one of the LAN ports. And then you take the other end and you plug it into the WAN port of your new router. Just like that. Once you do this, both of these routers are going to be providing Wi-Fi networks. So if you want to disable the Wi-Fi on the AT&T gateway, here's how to do it. While you're logged into the AT&T gateway, you're going to want to go to the Home Network tab and then the Wi-Fi sub-tab. And on this page is where you can disable Wi-Fi. The first one right here is 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi operation. You can change that to off. Now remember, that's only the 2.4 gigahertz. You also got to scroll down and configure the other networks. Once you configure all these settings, you're going to want to restart your AT&T gateway. So on there, you go to that device menu on the dark blue area, and then on the sub menu, you go all the way over to restart device, and it'll bring up this page where you can just click restart right there. Now, once you've done all this, your new router, this is now your router. So you can configure that however you want. Thanks for watching.